So hello everyone. Welcome if you are new to the channel. Welcome back if you love me. I absolutely love you too. We are here for March energies. As a quick reminder, whenever I do these monthlies, even though it is always beneficial to watch your big three, sun, moon, rising, please keep in mind that each sign rules a particular house in your birth chart, and that each house rules over a specific area of your life. Okay, so you can read into the insights of each of these messages for each sign and get a very personal view of what it is that is going on in your life at this time per each area, okay, per each house. So with that said, I am using my Mirror of the Soul Tarot. I am using my Hermetic Tarot. And all guidance will be in a separate video called Ophiuchus, which will be loaded after the other signs are completed. There's also a divine counterpart reading, and there's going to be 2 bonus readings this month. One for Libra, because Libra had the most views and the most liked video for January. We are also going to have a bonus reading for Aquarius, because Aquarius had the most comments for January, okay? And I will be doing the same thing for April with February's videos. So keep that in mind. Make sure to drop a like, leave comments, share it out, get the views up as high as you can, because there will be bonus readings for the top performing videos each month. With that said, let's get into your message. All right, Cancer. Cancer, Cancerian energy, Cancerian placements, the house in which Cancer rules for you. Spirit, please. What is going on with Cancerian energy, Cancerian placements for March? What is going on with Cancer, Cancerian placements, the house in which Cancer rules for March? We've got the Ace of Cups, the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the King of Cups. The princes in this deck are the kings. Give me one more. And the Princess of Discs. Bottom of the deck is the 7 of Wands. Top of the deck is the 7 of Coin. All right, so Cancer. With the 7 of Coins being on top of the deck, the 7 of Coins in this deck is the Failure card. And so I think that something on the surface may seem like a failure, but underlying issue, I think you had to stand up for yourself, okay? With the Valor card, the 7 of Wands on the bottom. If something failed, like understand fail, quote unquote, failing is just an opportunity for us to learn how to succeed. So there's not anything to truly get down on yourself about. Like if something was meant to be, it would have been. You know what I mean? If it was meant to be, it would feel good. It would flow. It would be solution oriented, right? It doesn't run from problems. It doesn't harbor negative emotions. It doesn't control. So if something failed, quote unquote failed, it's because there was some kind of opportunity to learn about true success, and you had to stand up for yourself in whatever this was that was not working out. The Ace of Cups with the 8 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the King of Cups, and the Princess of Discs I feel like the universe is overflowing and allowing your receiving of that overflow to ripple. If there was interference or is interference in March, I feel like you're going to balance that out rather quickly with the Four of Wands. Someone may be trying to disturb your energy, especially if something did fall through or not work out. I think mentally they may take up time in your mind. They may take up space in your thoughts, but I do think you remember who you are rather quickly, and that they really maybe left you no choice but to be very emotionally mature, right, with the Prince of Cups, to where you have to reserve your sentiment or your emotions that are attached to them and care about them, because you may have put yourself in a detrimental position if you had let your emotions control the show. Because our emotions, let me be really clear, they're excellent GPS to decide whether or not that, you know, who you're involved with or what you're involved with, where you're involved, is good for you and aligned for you or not. But they're not necessarily meant to be, our emotions are not necessarily meant to control the situation. Like our mind, there's a reason why our masculine energy, our mind, is the shot caller and not the heart space. The heart space tells the mind, this does not feel good. The choices that we're making don't feel good. I don't like it. Choose something else, right? Our feelings let us know if our choices are in alignment or not. But we're not necessarily meant to explode in emotion. And if we find ourselves exploding in emotion, that our heart has taken control over the mind, it's because the mind refused to choose or acknowledge what the heart was feeling and it couldn't take it anymore. Okay, but the heart should never actually be exploding with emotion because it doesn't like what it's feeling. It doesn't like what it's manifesting. And so because you've remained in emotional control, right? That you haven't let your emotions take the wheel, feeling whatever it's been feeling, that you've been able to stabilize your own self, remembering who you are and your own integrity and heart, right? The integrity of you, the authenticity of you in your heart space, your intention. I feel like you're grounding in an opportunity. So let's get some clarity, please. If you're not grounding in an opportunity, you've planted a seed for someone. Okay, you've planted a seed for someone with the Princess of Discs. One or the other, take it how it resonates, right? If not both outright, you may be receiving an opportunity while also simultaneously leaving a seed behind for someone else to kind of stew on and grow with. Left an impression, right? Actual impression on someone. So let's get some clarities. Clarify the Ace of Cups for me, please. We've got the Two of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Swords. We've got the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. Clarify the Four of Wands. We've got the Strength card and the Two of Pentacles. Clarify the King of Cups. We've got the Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles again, and the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Clarify the Princess of Discs, the Princess of Coin. Tower. Ooh, give me more clarity on the Tower. 5 of Pentacles, 7 of Cups. Okay. Bottom of the deck is the 4 of Pentacles. Top of deck is the 8 of Swords again. All right. We have lots of 7s. We have 7 here. We have 7 there. We have 7 here. We have 7 here. Right, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. 5 7s. Okay. So Cancer, I feel like the universe is overflowing for you because I feel like you made a choice in a contract. You were up against a rock and a hard place with the 2 of Swords. And restored peace. This is the Lord of Peace restored, the 2 of Swords. In a contract. So whatever it was that you did, there was some kind of balance or karma that was due per contract. So you had a soul contract with someone. It was for a temporary amount of time, right? And the contract was completed. And the universe is blessing you for that. You took the contract, you took the opportunity, and you followed through. The 8 of Swords with the Queen of Pentacles and the Chariot. This could have been a very money-minded person that you moved on from. I feel like they're constantly trying to manifest stability or manifest abundance, or are always worried about money, because the 8 of Swords is about worrying and panicky type anxiety energy, where we feel trapped in our own mind ruminating on something. And I feel like you've moved forward from someone who was probably basing love and money, putting love and money together. Like money might be their love language to the detriment of acknowledging other love languages. Like it's almost like to them, if you're not saving me money, then you don't love me. If you're not making me money, then you don't love me. If you're not supporting me financially, then you don't love me, right? It's like, prove you love me with money. And I feel like you moved forward from that. The 4 of Wands with the Strength card and the 2 of Pentacles. The Daughter of the Flaming Sword is Fortitude. That's a Strength card. And the Lord of Harmonious Change with the 2 of Pentacles. I do feel like you being in your own alignment, completion, right? With the 4 of Wands here, it's the completion card. The Flaming Sword, I mean, that's truth, and the truth will set you free. Like, that's protection. I think that you spoke the truth in such a way that it pushed for a very harmonious change, either within yourself or another. Like the contract was for that purpose, to create change surrounding money as a love language. And I feel like, especially if you were dealing with a boss, even if it's not your boss, but a boss type person, because we have Capricorn multiple times. We have the King of Pentacles here as well. someone who, you know, money rules the world type vibration, type archetype. I think that someone realized that money is not everything. Money is not everything. There's other love languages besides money. And I think that's the lesson that's being learned. The King of Cups with the Ten of Cups, the King of Pentacles, the Princess of Pentacles, and the Queen of Swords reversed. It's a lot of people. 2 kings, a queen, and a princess. Like the Queen of Swords in reverse is a cutthroat, sharp-tongued person. She doesn't just humble somebody and take their ego out of the equation. She cuts it down to size. I think you may have been in your high manifestation energy, which prioritizes abundance and not just financial abundance. There's other types of abundance, like emotional abundance. I think you prioritize the 10 of Cups. I think you prioritized your feelings. And I think that the opportunity or the seed that was planted is when you became unhinged. And I do feel like there's an unhinged energy with the Princess of Pentacles clarified by the reversed Queen of Swords, because the Princess of Pentacles here clarified by the Tower, I think that's being unhinged. I think if someone thought that you were financially going to trouble, right, the Lord of Material trouble, I think that that was an illusion, right, with the Lord of Illusionary Success. I feel like you had more options or more stability available to you than they may have realized. So March, I'm definitely feeling as though the universe is reaching out to you with blessing because a contract was completed, because you did hold your energy together. You moved forward and dealt a very beautiful lesson on there being more value to life and experience than can be measured monetarily. And I feel like whoever thought that you would struggle without them got it twisted. I think you have more options than they realized. And I think you are more emotionally sound or better off because of the choice that was made to hold your ground. I think the divine had a lot to do with this. All those 7s is divine intervention and divine miracle vibration. So the universe had a lot to do with it. All right, and that is the energy for March. So Cancer, I love you. I will catch you in Ophiuchus Say.